What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys with an unmarked gosh today. Before we begin, I just want to say I found a new platform to do podcast on. If you guys are interested in that, I'm still working on it. I already recorded like the first episode. It's gonna be on Spotify, iTunes, and directly on the platform as well. So I'm gonna have new links coming up soon. It's still being worked on. I think it takes like 24 to 48 hours to have it on iTunes, Spotify. The episode's being uploaded right now, so I'm still working on that, but I kind of enjoy it. I kind of enjoy doing the podcasting. I would love to know if you guys like that as well. Like I said, the links aren't up yet, but they're gonna be up soon. There's still the links to my other podcast that I did the other day. I think I did one like 2 days ago. That link's still up, and yeah, with this new platform, I'm able to record up to, I believe, a half an hour. But if I record offline on another program, I can just upload as long as possible. The audio of it, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I think it's really fun, and I'd love to know if you guys think about that in the comments down below. Comment question of the day: how much will you spend on your deck? It's a real question. Now, my answer used to be a lot smaller than what it is now, but I used to be able to be like, hey man, as long as I got the deck, I don't care. But the minute you have the deck, and the minute you're at the point where you're like, well, I could definitely get an invite with this deck. It's like the idea of going, do you want a little sheath for your sword, or do you want like a golden sheath to put your sword on, looking ballin' as hell? And to be honest with you, I know some people out there that they're like, hey, listen, I got the money, I just don't want to spend it. Or some of you out there like, hey, listen, I when I get an extra couple of bucks, I want like to have my deck at a little bit higher rarity. Rarity sicknesses travel at different speeds, different people. And for me personally speaking, I like to, so if I have a deck that I like and I really like it a lot, then I'll put money and I'll upgrade it. If I have something that I just won regionals with and it's really unique, like I'll give you a great example, Domain Monarchs, so I topped I think a year or two ago with them, I would then get the deck like high rarity and whatnot. Same with like Prank Kids and stuff like that. So that's personally what I would do, and I'd love to know what you guys would do. Do you guys care about that or not? Poll's gonna be up here somewhere. I believe it's up here, if I'm not mistaken. For a little poll, if you guys want to click on that, as well as commenting down below. And if you guys are looking to go on TCG Play and buy anything, please make sure to click in the description, bookmark that link, save it, and whenever you want to buy anything on TCG Play, TCG gives me a little bit of a kickback, and I use that to buy high rarity cards. Alright, moving forward. Evil Here Malicious Baines is going back up in value. With a $70 market price, the actual value of the card currently is standing at $75. Evil Here Just a Go, it's roughly around $68, and its value is about $66. So let's talk about this real quickly. Why is this happening? No, like, why? I understand you hero players. I understand you hero players don't conform to the normalities of, like, your deck not doing good and this card should not be this high in value. But I get it. It's a legendary duelist card. They normally get expensive after a while. They get hard to find. I totally and 100% understand what you're saying. Also, it says hero on its name. I get that too. But this card should not be that high in value. In fact, this card should be going back down in value. And if I was you guys, if you're out there and you go, wow, Malicious Baines went up in value, my Baines are worth more money. First of all, congratulations. Second of all, sell those as fast as possible, because the value is going to go down before it goes back up. Legendary Duels More Destiny is still in rotation, still in print, and I wouldn't recommend holding these cards unless you're playing a hero deck. And if you are, good luck. Seriously, win it for us, boys. Next, another card coming out of Legendary Duels, Ancient Millennium, which is Ancient Gear Fusion. With a $40 market price, the value currently is bought out at $69.69. Trolls, you're getting trolled. After that, the next value is about $100. Listen, I know the Aleister Crowley, or Crowley, whatever his name is, from GX era fanboys are out and about today, having their little snickers and giggles, but this makes no sense. If you have Ancient Gear Fusion, load it online for $69.68. Next guy, $69.67, and keep it going, boys, because this value is not real. It's 100% not real value, and if you get 60 bucks for this card, I'd be highly impressed. Not to say this card's not a valuable card, and not to say that Ancient Gears did not get no new support, which sure looks great, but that support is an announcement of support coming out from Japan that they will eventually get. And then after they get it, they played with it for a while, kind of like a nice brand new toy. We get news that we'll get it. The market goes crazy, everyone goes crazy, and then we finally get it, and more than likely, the Konami will not just leave us with a legendary duelist Ancient Millennium version of Ancient Gear Fusion. If they was to bring that card over here, it would probably be reprinted along with Ancient Gear Fusion in that set. So yeah, not worth it. Sell it, get rid of it as fast as possible. One thing I always say, because we get a lot of Doing market watch, I get a lot of bad kind of crap when people go, V only hypes cards up. Let me tell you, there's times you have to sell cards. And in these past 2 instances, I highly recommend you sell these cards. Make that money. Put it towards other things, like the rarity illness you slowly are feeling in your system. Next, speed duels. Now, before everyone goes, wait a minute, V, speed duels I'm not a big fan of or care about. Sure, but the market doesn't care what you like, it cares what you want to plus on. And speed duels is that. Now, we did see cards like Blue Dragon, Dark Magician being high in value, but they went down in value. And for some people, they're like, oh, this lost my value. There's right there. I lost money. Good job, V. No. Let me explain. You should be happy, and you should go in and grab more of these. You should get your play set of each of these. Blue White Dragon with Speed Duel Tournament Pack 1 was so hard to get for a lot of OTS stores. Very few of them do actually have the Speed Duel Tournament Pack 1 packs. We are now in Speed Duel Tournament Pack 2, meaning there's no more Speed Duel Tournament Pack 1. So whatever versions of Blue White Dragon from Ultra from Speed Duel Tournament Pack 1, as well as Dark Magician, that's it. These are harder to find than the actual game promos that are so high in value. The reason why YGOPaisano players haven't caught on to this yet, because they just haven't realized these are hard to find. Give it a couple of years. These will be high in value, people are going crazy about them, and everyone's gonna forget about the time that they were $80 and $43 respectively. I highly recommend you go in and grab these cards if you don't have them already. Go in and trade them, add them to your collection, set and forget about them, boys. Because these are the cards I highly recommend that, and I'm almost confident are gonna go up in value. Another card that's gonna go up in value also is Dark Magician Girl. The value is $3 for a super rare Dark Magician Girl. Speed Duel Tournament Pack 1, once again. This should not be at $3. This should be at infinitely higher in value in the market. And it's going to be. So, you do what you want to do. If you don't want to invest in these, that's totally fine. I'm just giving you the full warning that there's value in them hills. If you don't want to mine it, no big deal. But there's still value in those hills. Flame Buffalo. Buffalo. Why is that word so hard to say? With a $4.50 market price, the current value of the card is roughly anywhere from $4 to $5. Sell this as fast as possible. Listen, unless you're playing Silent Man Greats, obviously you need to keep these. You should probably sell these. Get rid of these as fast as possible because $5 for this card from a structure deck? No, I'm good. Get rid of these. That's $15. You just have more money in your pocket. Star Elite Seafreed. Hey, I don't wanna. You know, I've been saying sell non-stop. Maybe I should tell you about buying a card, but that card's not this card. This card's a definite sell. Solid Seafreed coming out of Chaos Impact Secret Rare with a $37 market price is actually going up higher in value. It's about $39 to $40. And with YGOPaisano Pasadena around the corner, I guarantee you this deck will see meta play. And if it does, the value will go higher in value. So when do you sell, you say? Well, how about Sunday? Listen on Sunday night at the YCS and make your money because everyone's gonna be excited about the Dragon Link, doing a lot of cool Dragon combos, playing around Nibiru, just going off and taking cards out of your opponent's hand and basically just shutting them down. It's a phenomenal deck and a very expensive deck. They think that a lot of YGOPaisano players will not buy, but those who will buy the deck will definitely buy it on Sunday of the YCS Pasadena. And that's where you list this card and sell it. So even though I think you should get rid of it for 40, wait, it's gonna go higher in value because of hype, and then you sell it and you just plus even more so. I'm dead serious. This card is not worth this high value. I just don't accept it for being this high in value. And I would highly recommend you get rid of it. World Legacy Guard Dragons. For the dragon made plays out there for you and the guy with the unicorn shirt. I might pick Dragon Made. I'm just, you know. Anyway, World Legacy Guard Dragon was coming out of Savage Strike is roughly around $10. Matching its market price for Unlimited, $10. First edition, also around $10. Dragon Maids run this. Target 1 level 4 level dragon monster in your graveyard, add to your hand, special summon it. Yep, they definitely play that. They also, I mean, I'm not sure if they do, but also it's good to run something like Ib the World Chancellor's card in conjunction with that deck. Or in general, I just think this card's a really phenomenal card. It's amazing its time hasn't been hit by the ban list. With a $9 market price, the value currently is around $8 for Ib the World Chancellor's card. It's a great card. And this is another phenomenal card. These are two huge cards that kind of are just being put to the side because the meta is so weird right now. Well, with the Orcus, with Pendulums, with Thunder Dragon variants of all the decks. I think that this is a good little engine to hold. I'm dead serious. You definitely want to grab this and hold it aside. Next, Musketeers. So I think one of the best anti-meta, but kind of meta, but not really though. But for real though, it looks like it's meta, but it's not. Even though it's a whole archetype, and anti-meta has been historically different pieces to stop the current meta, which are archetype decks. Magic Musketeers is a really good deck right now. It's a really good deck because it utilizes hand traps. Kind of like hand traps, like Aspros from Ghost Ogre, but like this deck literally says, hey, just go ahead and add hand traps after you proc effects in the zones of Magical Musketeers. And by the way, if your opponent summons a card, activates a card in their zone that somehow magically aligns with cards like Magical Musketeer Caspar or Magic Bullet Starfire, well, go ahead and proc the effect as well. Shame on them. Looking at these two cards and looking at the deck in general, I think it's a great deck for anyone who wants to play not meta, but still play at a meta level. It's probably one of the best examples. This deck can easily run cards like Pseudo-Polymerization, which has been reprinted in Dual Devastator. This card easily has probably one of the most broken cards that it can search in the game. It has that, what's it called? I just grabbed this set, didn't I? Yeah. This card has a Spell Speed 3, Spell and Trap Negation that you can activate from your hand. Like, what? Did I mess up? Alright, whatever. It's around here somewhere. It has Spell Speed 3. It has another hand trap. Actually, over here, Magical Musket Last Stand. When your opponent activates a spell trap while you control a Magical Musket card, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. It's Spell Speed 3. You just add it from your hand. Magical Musket's abilities allow you to proc that. It has this other broken card called Cross Domination. Quick play spell, but you can activate it either player's turn as long as you maintain a face-up Magical Musket card. If you control Magical Musket monster, target one face-up monster on the field. Until the end of the turn, his attack and defense is 0. Also, it has its effects negated. Well, that sells out then. And then you just activate this, you blank out their effect, and then you go to like Utopia double, then you go into other Utopia, and you stack them for 10,000 life points in their face, and they try to do anything stupid, and they try to go, well, I'm gonna activate this trap card, you go, shut up! Magical Musket Last Stand! Oh, before I begin, I just want to say, I didn't want 13 on there, shouldn't watch this YouTube videos anymore, because YouTube said so. So, if you're 13 on there, earmuffs. Moving forward, Metaphysics Horus is a great ultimate rare that everyone kind of forgot about. Originally coming out of Secrets of Eternity. The ultimate rare with a $5.47 market price, but somehow it's like $4 to $5 if you want to include shipping for this card. This card's insane, and I don't know, I just think it's a really good card that everyone kind of forgot about. Ultimate version of the card looks amazing, and by the way, an ultimate rare for about $5 that might have potential. I don't know, it's pretty good. Am I wrong in this? Is there something that's, it says 1 tuner and 1 of the more non-tuners, a 6-star monster, has a really good pendulum effect, really good effect monster effect, really good normal effect. Am I just not seeing this maybe? Maybe I messed up. I don't know, but I think this is a really good card that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players kind of forgot about because it came out Secrets of Eternity, and if you guys haven't been playing Yu-Gi-Oh long enough, this set was not that good. It was pretty bad, to be honest with you. Even though it had like a Inferno Nochu, Necros of Gungear, Diamond, it had a good cards in it. The set as a whole, I remember when it first came out, was pretty bad. Up next, Buster Dragon coming out of Baker's Shadows. With a $10 market price, the value of the card is roughly around anywhere from 10, and after that it goes up to $12, like the next listing, for Buster Dragon. One tuner, one or more non-tuners, all monsters your opponent controls becomes Dragon type. Once per turn, if you don't, I know there's new support, and everyone's like, oh my god, V, do support. But once again, let me just take you guys back. This is support that Japan's going to be getting, and after they play with it for, excuse me, I almost choked my own saliva. After they play with it for a while, then maybe Konami, like Magical Sprinkles, will slowly sprinkle the Link Variant cards in our sets. So maybe we'll get this after Japan's been done with this card for forever. Remember, guys, if you're ever excited about new support Japan's getting, Crystal Needle Fiber, we still don't have that. So like, the minute you hear that, anyone goes, well, Japan's getting, you go, shut up, Crystal Needle Fiber, I literally don't want it. I negated everything you just did. You went to go activate excitement.card, and I go, yeah, I'm gonna negate your excitement with goddamn Magical Musket Last Stand, Spell Speed 3 Trap, unless you're at my level, be quiet, we don't have Crystal Needle Fiber. Just throwing it out there, because we should have been had this card already. By the way, Nationals, yeah, we should have this card. This card should be changed with the ban list. This card should be fully corrected by National this year, but we don't have it, unfortunately. So, yeah, I know there's new support coming out for some of this stuff, but that's Japan. And they've been had. Crystal Needle Fiber for them is like, oh yeah, that card? You have a common one laying around. It's around here somewhere. Like, that's like us getting excited for like, I don't know, some old, 1-year-old Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'm not really bad with like old cards, but moving forward, Mech Knight Crusader Aramax is a good card. Is this 1 year old? No, it came out of Dark Nailstorm. Anyway, $22 market price. Our limits are roughly around 22s. First version of this card's roughly around 23. This card's great. I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of decks have a huge problem getting over Mech Knight Crusader Aramax. A lot of decks. So if you don't have one already, you might want to consider going to locals this weekend and trading for one, if you're debating to put this card in your deck or not, well, why not? This is a phenomenal card. I think it has a lot of great potential. And Paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my video. I know it's a short market watch. I just want to talk about a bunch of cards, and I just did a podcast, and I definitely want to do more of these. They're really fun. Hopefully you guys do enjoy them. Like I said, I'll have links below when I get everything situated. Probably give me like a day or two. I'll have Spotify and iTunes links set up so you guys can listen to podcasts. I know a lot of people like listening to my market watches, as well as seeing them, but they like listening to them and hearing the market watches. So I do appreciate that. Whether you're driving, working, if you're playing locals with your buddies, or you're just doing whatever, you're grabbing your deck, Yu-Gi-Oh decks. I have tons over here, and you just hit a video and you just work on your decks. I totally get that and appreciate you guys for doing that. And once again, if you guys are out there, please make sure to subscribe button, answer the comment question of the day, hit the like button. If you want to buy anything on TC Play, hit the links. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos have a great day.